Hi, this is Mike, and we're looking at the euro dollar chart. And yeah, basically, we never saw prices move lower after my last video, but we have seen what could be potentially the start of wave three moving higher from this point right now. So, yeah, so basically, it just doesn't surprise me much considering that we've had a correction that's continually moving higher as we've seen. And at the moment, it just appears as though we're getting this correction that's expanding to the upside and potentially completed already. So from here on, we could just start pushing higher, um, basically. So I mean, does it really surprise us that this could happen? I just don't think that wave three price action would correct that much. Now, we've already sort of confirmed this particular kind of view. It's just that it's a very small area. So the consolidation that occurred right there at this point is just like it's insanely small. But because we had such a big wave B, right? I mean, we had a pretty small wave A. Look at that. That's tiny. Wave B, like that, massive. And then C, D, E, consolidating to this tiny area right there. We don't need the fib because we're not going to probably use it. But like that there to me is pretty impressive how it's basically just showing its teeth like that, just saying, you know what, probably going to go higher from here, and the correction proves that there's strength, you know. And if you're in wave three, yeah, what correction? You know what I mean? It's just some sideways choppy price action, but we're still moving higher until it pops higher and it just breaks out. So using this particular method of channeling, I would probably say that yeah, if we break this channel higher, we're off to the races here in a third of a third wave. So yeah, look, the update is pretty timely, um, especially if we're going to get into such a move because it's not unusual considering that we had a very small wave two of the first move, right? We had um, this type of thing happen, right? Where it was barely not even 0.382 for wave one and two. Sure, it was a weak five wave move, but so what, right? As soon as you get to the point where you've proven the five and a correction, and then you start to see this, it's pretty obvious that it's just going to keep going higher, right? And that's my official count right there. I'm not changing that. I think that that's looking pretty good. So what are the levels? Well, I at this point in time, I don't have any reason to think that 1.08742 isn't a good level of support. I know it seems a bit crazy, but the only thing that could prevent this from happening is potentially as we haven't broken the start of wave C, I suppose. We've definitely broken the start of wave E. So to think prices will go down there, probably less likely. If we can just break this level here, that would make me feel better. That would be 1.09273. Um, I'd say up, up and away, this thing goes. So the wave C definitely look weak and it produced this nice little cup and handle pattern at the highs here. Um, with the expanding correction to the upside, it's just sort of drifted higher. But yeah, apart from that, whatever's trying to prevent this from happening isn't working. Just saying. It's just market forces at play here. It's interesting to see it do this sort of thing, especially if this is to be considered the end of a correction. I mean, that's a very kind of tiny wave E, right? And it's already slightly snipped above it, the start of it. So like it's just a matter of time, really. Like, will this just pop higher? And like, even this particular move here um, looks kind of interesting because you've got, this what appears to be a 5 wave move, and then just sideways correction there. There's no depth to these corrections anymore, and that to me indicates wave 3 price action. So as we continue to push higher here, it's looking like it's going to pop any minute. Uh, Look, that to me there is looking very bullish for the euro and the Aussie dollar at this point in time.